agree with all of them just saying about the AIs and also AI agents and the political issues, environmental. For us, like looking ahead to 2025, I think we will see like a market that's starting to stabilize after the holidays. And since that January's tend to be like a time when people refocus on long-term strategies coming back from holidays, now a big trend that we are watching is the real world asset tokenizations, which is called RWAs as well. RWA is basically the ability to tokenize traditional assets and trade them on chains, which will open up a whole new world of possibilities, especially for institutional investors as well. And not to mention all the hottest narratives right now, of like AI, deepings, and memes, and more. I would say there are just too many good opportunities on the market right now, and so many of them great ones are also on Thina as well. Make sure you go try it out, Thina DeFi. And besides that, we are also working closely with all these amazing projects on BNB chains like Soph, Lisa Dow, Floki, helping in the future to onboarding as soon as well. I would say crypto is just a space that's going to keep evolving. It's hard to predict to say that what's going to be on the future, but definitely there are some things that you can keep tracking of, and we will be sure to onboard more and more interesting projects within the BNB ecosystem. Thing now. Yeah, thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Artemis, for sharing your viewpoint with us. And I see that we have new friends joining from our banana community over here. Hi, Eric. Would you like to introduce yourself and also share your viewpoint in terms of 2025 New Year expectations? Thank you.
Oh yes, thank you very much. So sorry, I had some internet connection difficulty just then. Just joined the chat. Yeah, very happy. Thank you, DRN and Moonlight for the invitation. So I thought like coming into 2025, obviously we are experiencing probably like one of the greatest bull runs so far, like in crypto industry, right? So I think this round of the bull run is a transitional phase. So we want to transition from a highly speculative past to a future with like embracing mass adoptions. We see Trump coming onto the stage like being the next president of the United States. He might push out a lot of like favorable like rules and like favorable policies for the crypto space. So in that case, we're very well headed for mass adoption. But in that case, I think AI would be one of the most influential and highest potential fields for mass adoption. So in that case, you know how AI is separated, I believe, into data, model, training, and inference. Right, these four layers. But right, like DIM right here uh is basically forming the model layer. It's the data layer for AI industry. So like currently data is very scarce in the AI industry. Like it's like the food of the food chain, right? So AI needs enough data to feed into the computer vision model or into the LLM for it to train properly. But right now, we have seen a lot of like scarcities in training compute in the past few years with NVIDIA thriving, and also like if you wanted to buy NVIDIA like H100 chips to train an AI, you had to like wait around 1 year just to get the stock. But right now, that scarcity is actually being gradually replaced. But the new scarcity and the new gold in the AI industry becomes data right now, and especially professional industrial data, because 99% of what we can scrape from the web has already been scraped. Then we need to provide some industry specific or private or professional data that DIM provides, and I look forward to that. And it's a very easy model to employ on the crypto space on the blockchain, and we're well headed for mass adoption in the Explorer. So that's my asset. Like that's what I see in 2025. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eric, for joining us and share your viewpoint with us. And we will also like to bring this question to Stan, representing our dean. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes. So I think as we approach to the new year, the market is likely to experience a combination of the seasonal trends and also shifting the investors' settlement. I think the first part is, which mentioned by Eric already, is the regulatory developments. So as Trump will be the new president, I think given the increasing uh, scrutiny of the crypto and also Web3 space, we can expect more regulatory clarity to emerge in 2025. Like governments around the world will like push more clearly guidelines on DeFi, stablecoins, and also the use of blockchain in traditional industries. I think this could shape the market, like the sentiments for sure. And I think the second point will be like many companies and also projects will likely to like recess their strategies, which could lead to new product launches or pivot in direction. This is especially like true for blockchain and also Web3 project, which turn to follow a calendar of major developments and updates in Q1, especially. So I think we can stay tuned with more alpha opportunities for the next coming new years. And yeah, thanks.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Stan, for letting us know your expectations in 2025. And before we jump into another discussion topic, we'd like to circle back to see if any other speakers would like to share your views as well. Thank you.
Moonlight, I might just jump in here. It's Lee Flounders from Reflection AI. Very, very quickly, as per all of your speakers before have said that we're going to see some rapid changes in the US. I think that underpinning the growth, so I see significant growth for 2025. Underpinning that growth will be the regulatory changes across various jurisdictions. However, I just want to take a slightly different approach. I think you're going to see significant growth in the markets in the US because of the SEC changes of leadership and the various positive approach towards regulation, as in regulating first, which is really the key, not criminalizing, regulating first. I think also you'll see Asia and Eastern Europe, you'll see some further positive moves towards regulation. Obviously, many of you will know I'm based in Dubai and in the GCC, so the Gulf region and Africa. Again, hopefully we're going to see some further moves towards positivity, towards regulation. The GCC, in particular, the United Arab Emirates, is very proactive towards cryptocurrency and also blockchain infrastructure. So I see the growth there. However, I also see a decrease in growth and potentially adoption, and that's going to be mainly around Europe. You've seen a lot of negative tax implications and really just short-sighted, blind governance coming out of Europe. So, most recently you've seen the decoupling of USDT, or sort of the de-exchanging of USDT in Europe because of the various regulatory or lack of regulatory foresight. So I think that you're going to see Europe really starting to go back to its more kind of traditional roots, less growth. Asia, the US, and also the Middle East, I think you're going to see a lot more attraction of capital, a lot more attraction of talent, and higher growth there as well. So super bullish for this year, but I do see Europe dropping back and really becoming a little bit of the dark ages in Europe for 2025.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Lee, for letting us know about your 2025 plan and expectations. And I would like to double check if anyone wanted to share your views as well. The 2025 expectation and market trend post-holiday season. If not, let's go to our third discussion topic over here. Want to hear project insights over here. What project are you or your company currently most focused on? And are there any highlights that you would like to share with us? We wanted to invite Stan representing to share your views first. Thank you.
Oh, yes, sure. I think instead of the project, I would like to see, from my side, I think it's the chain abstraction and also social fi fields. But currently, the Web3 space is actually evolving like very, very fast. And with project related to chain abstraction, social fi are being like some of the key focus from my side. I think the chain abstraction as an innovation concept, like simplifies the blockchain interaction. It's good for the mass adoption as well with the trend, like the SEC leadership change. It allows like user to operate more seamlessly across the multiple chains, and also with the development of the cross-chain technology, chain abstraction will be like crucial for building more like universal and also user-friendly Web3 applications, which is pretty good for the mass adoption as well. And the second thing I think will be the social fi, as Web3's decentralized social platform empowers like users with greater control over their data and also assets, which is somehow related to the AI data as well, which is also Dean focused on. Like we let everybody cook for data and earn from it. It helping like to build a decentralized social ecosystem with their own, like they can own their data by themselves and they can earn from it. That's the two fields I think will have great potential for the next coming year. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Stan, for letting us know about the upcoming project that you focus on and some highlight that you shared with us. Next, we also wanted to bring the question to Artemis representing Thina because I noticed that you wanted to answer this one. Thank you.
Thank you, Moonlight and Jen. So the projects that our community currently focus on, right, will definitely be Thina. And for the upcoming months, we are accelerating our migration to V3, which will introduce new features like hooks. You can think of it as like a smart contract logic that adds flexibility for liquidity providers and also opens the door to some really creative user cases. Our focus right now is all about like refining liquidity management and enhancing the user experience on the best for Athenians. And one of our biggest highlights recently was getting listed on Binance. That was a huge milestone for us and for our community as well. For the following year, we are also expanding partnerships with verticals that align with our vision to bridge Web3 and traditional finance. For the mass adoptions, we are all about making DeFi easier and more efficient for everybody. Hope that 2025 we can see Thenas everywhere around the world and we'll be able to meet our lovely partners and also Athenians around the world as well. Thanks.
Nice, and looking forward to seeing everyone in some offline events as well. Yeah, because we have very good discussion over here online. So I believe we're also going to make very good progress when we see each other face to face. Thank you so much for sharing your view with us. And next, we wanted to check if any speakers would like to share any projects that you or your community currently focus on and some highlight you would like to share with us. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd be happy to jump in and touch on this one a little bit. But basically, with Dapos, we just launched our Intent X. So now you're able to go buy, sell, and trade on Dapos, which is a huge new function for us. But with that, we partnered with two big and exciting tokens. Obviously, with like the whole meme craze, everything going on there, we have partnered with two tokens that you're now able to trade on Dapos. So Cheems being one of those tokens, it's been around for quite some time. They've got a huge community backing, which is awesome, which is really important when it comes to having a token, right? You want to have that community to back it. But not only that, not only are they fun, exciting, they also donate a lot of money to animal welfare shelters, which is amazing as well. And then the other project to include in as well is Goal, which is an AI powered sports autonomous world for everyone. So basically, what they do is they are an AI autonomous project, and they are affiliated with well, in the U.S. soccer, but around the world football. So yeah, these are two exciting projects that we are currently working with when it comes to our newly launched Intent X. But I think in general, for the upcoming year, especially what we're working on, is we just want to focus on projects that have the same ideas, the same goals as us, which is very much so projects that are um, focused on UX, giving users the best user experience. So doesn't matter exactly which sector of the industry they're in. It's just a matter of where we see those synergies, how we can work with projects who have the same goals and ideas that we do. So yeah, I think just that's what we're working towards, and what our community is focused on as well.
Perfect. Thank you for letting us know about that. Yes, certain company could focus on certain project together and grow it would be great. Thank you. And I would like to check with Eric because I saw you raise your hand representing the banana community. Thank you.
Oh yes. So in terms of like the projects that I focus on, obviously like I'm a community member of the Banana BSC community. So like obviously I would want to introduce our community. But like do your own research. I'm not gonna talk about like, all the prices and stuff. So like absolutely do your own research, no financial advice. But personally, um I think the reason, like one of the reason I'm contributing so much to the community is that this is one of the rare communities where I see everyone and all the members come together and look to contribute. It's not one of those communities where people come in just for token prices. Like how a lot of communities when the price of a token just grows, then everyone's happy. Like, all of it becomes very joyful and lively in the group chats. But once the price dips, everyone gone. Everyone's just like, frustrated and the hype's gone. But like I think Banana is not like this. And on top of that, we wanted to revive internet culture with a meme on BSC. So like I think meme derived from internet culture. And recently, we've actually gathered a lot of donations from all of the members in the community. Um, the community members donated the banana, and to this day, I think we have roughly over 700,000 USD equivalent in banana token donations just for our TikTok events. Like if you see, banana per scale is a meme derived from 2012 on Reddit, where people use banana as a fundamental unit of measurement to measure anything. And in recent days, in recent weeks, actually, you'll see like the banana for scale hashtag on TikTok is actually hyping up. Actually hyping up a lot. So I think the fundamental ground for us in the meme space is actually to know about it, even if you're not in the crypto space. Like before I joined the crypto space, I would see Doge and Shib on, for example, Instagram, not on Twitter but Instagram, something that people in Web 2 often use. But in our case, we wanted to push it out to TikTok as a community to revive the spirit of internet culture because that's basically the fundamental ground for me. So the level of like unitedness and the level of like the willingness to contribute of our community is what attracts me the most. So like, that's obviously what I look forward to in the days to come. So like except for other than the meme sector, I actually look forward to like all of the tokens like the AI memes coming out of virtuals. Like if we see that because you know I very look forward to like the data layer in AI in the future because, as I said previously, we're headed for mass adoption. But before that, we need something to transition to that mass adoption and to transition from those highly speculated paths to a future with mass adoption of like application layers or DApps. Then we need something that people are excited about because like if we want like crypto users to transition directly without any like overlay from you know playing memes that like 100 time growth to something like AI-ish like INDR or like DIN, uh, they to becoming consumers, then we need a bridge, and that bridge I believe is like AI meme. So we see Zero Bro, we see Luna. Quite excited to those agent based meme because like meme still stands as like a very good mean of spreading hype to let people know about like crypto. So like we use meme and AI meme to bring people in and then have them know about all the tech like DIN, like RNDR, like all of these exciting stuff out there. So these are the two projects I look forward to. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Eric, for letting us know about the projects that you expect to grow a lot. And on a personal note, right, I also saw a lot of the banana communities post on TikTok as well. It's really interesting. Thank you. Next, we would like to go to John. I saw you raise your hand. Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you. Can you do a brief rundown of the question again? I was kind of glitching.
Okay, sure. Let me read the question again. We wanted to know about the project like you or your committee currently most focus on, and if you could share some highlight with us, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay. That's good. Currently, we've been working to establish strong foothold and the Web3 ecosystem, which is focusing more on innovative project that enhance our user engagement and utility. Yeah, well, here is actually a brief highlight. Well, for on-chain data solution, we've actually leveraged more on proprietary strategies to provide verified high quality on-chain data, which is fostering trust and transparency for our partners. And our growth lately, we have actually expanded user based through target growth strategy, driving adoption and retention in emerging Web3 markets. And one of our recent highlights, we have actually collaborated with like minds, um, who actually help us in amplifying our project outreach and impact. And currently, we are actually looking forward to stay positioned. We are trying to list our token, which is the play token. So you guys should look forward to our play token. And lastly, before I drop the mic, you know, our we have more of a competitive edge because we rely solely more on independent developed mini games, which are innovative land NFTs and a rich content offering through in-house games and and build more on partnerships. Our platform is also provides a launch pad for premium assets, whereby we do more on flourishing our ecosystem and focusing on empowering the community through guild inclusion and our play token distribution is not listed yet. But moreover, it is we offer diversified revenue, streams such as play to earn, staking, seasonal reward, quest reward, and stuff like scholarship programs. Well, that's basically what we're actually looking out for. So you guys should stay connected. And like I said before, we have just actually recently launched our ton bots, which is available currently. You guys should follow the formators and get more innovations from our projects. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much, John, for sharing the information with us and representing World 3 AI. Also, we wanted to once again friendly remind everyone, be sure to help us to like, repost, and comment your wallet address for a chance to win USDT rewards, and 3 winners will be selected by our organizer Dean. So don't forget, the post is already pinned on top of today's space event. Other than that, our event is being featured on front page of Binance 7. We currently have over 6,000 live audience joining us over there. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Next, we would like to talk about another discussion topic over here. As Web3 continue to evolve, which direction or application do you think hold the most potential? We would like to hear from our speaker's viewpoint. And first, we wanted to bring this question to Stan from Dean. Thank you.
Oh, yes, sure. Thanks for invite. And I think just beside what I shared before about the GameFi and also chain abstraction, I would like also bring to the AI field. So I believe the most like promising direction and also applications will be AI for sure. And I think the first part will be like decentralized AI models. Like AI has the potential to transform the Web3 applications by providing smart, real-time decision making. Like decentralized AI modes could allow users to contribute a benefit from AI system without giving up their data. And also blockchain technology can provide a secure, transparent framework for training, sharing, and using AI model in ways that respect privacy and also ownership. That's what we're doing right now for the ecosystem. And also the second part will be the data ownership and like the monetization. So as data become a more valuable assets, like Web3 can empower users to reclaim ownership of their personal data, including like social accounts, social posts, and also monetize its security through the decentralized application. Like AI can play a key role in analyze data, identifying the trends, and also like help users, or I could say organizations, make like informed decisions. Platform like SocialFi and also GameFi can also like incorporate AI tools that enable users to like uh, like drive more values from their data while maintaining full control over its usage, such as the Mimi AI con, Mimi AI agent con. We have pretty a lot of them, and I think for the privacy privacy, like with Web3, emphasize on privacy, integrating AI with privacy technology like ZKP could also allow data analyze and also AI predictions without revealing like sensitive information. This also creates a more secure and also user-centric ecosystem that respects data privacies. Thanks.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Dan, for sharing your views with us in terms of the direction and applications that you think have the most potential in the coming year. And next, we wanted to double check if we have any speakers would like to share your standpoint as well. This is a free question, and feel free to raise your hand. I see Eric representing the banana community. Feel free to say it. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Melanie. Yeah. So I actually agree with Stan. So like obviously I look a lot into AI and I research quite a lot into the field. So I believe I think I can put this question I can separate this question into around like 4 phase. So in a short phase, right? So probably starting next year, the the section in AI I look most forward to would be data itself. Because like when we look at mass adoption at AI, a lot of people focus on application because essentially what the consumers use is ChatGPT. But actually, currently, I believe crypto or like crypto dApps or blockchain is more suitable for 2B businesses, so enterprise technology. Because in that case, I think the number one issue that we have failed or we have yet to resolve over the past 10 years in crypto, since we have those like applicational concepts, is that we don't have consumers. We only have investors and speculators coming in wanting to, like invest $10 to for a $100 game, right? Especially like essentially they're investors. So if we all have investors in the space, then who are actually using any application, right? So I think that would be what we want to look for in the years to come. But in the short phase, I think data, like data applications in crypto, especially like usually data applications would be enterprise technology. So firstly, there are 2B business. So from business models, I think it's more suitable for the short term. So like I think they'll reach mass adoption first. And then after that, I think we will have inference coming, or like we see a lot of like the edge computing out there that resolves basically the last kilometer in infrastructure. Because we know for things like trading, I think that's a longer outside to the crypto space because we still need to build the infrastructures. I think like these distributed networks and like all those like secret sharing, ring reduce, and all these algorithms are very difficult to execute in the current infrastructure of crypto because the communication side from one geographical location to another is like quite long. Unless we, in the future we have 6G or like even 7G coming up, then we will potentially be able to resolve the problem of efficiency in distributed AI training. But currently, I think training, it is very difficult under the current infrastructure. But inference is good. Inference, like we have more than enough computational power in networks for inference. So we can connect all of our phones into a network. So that the network can utilize the computing power of our phones in a spare time. So for example, an AI inference. And I think that's like highly valuable in the crypto space where we build distributed networks for everyone to join. So I think in the long set, I look forward to models and inference, but in the short phase, I look forward to layers like data. And like I said before, we want to use memes to bridge these Web2 people and have people come in to see all of these exciting stuff. And also, a very good example is actually Banana recently. We partnered with DIN to host an event. So basically, we as a meme community together with VIN, built an AI to give out rewards. So essentially, as a user, you can just come in and then write a few sentences, give out your thoughts, or tell us what you want as a Christmas or New Year gift into the AI, and the AI will rate you based on how funny you are or how how good the AI think your thought is, and then the better the rating, the more reward we give out. And our AI is also powered by the AI. Like things like that draws people into the crypto space. And then they'll start to look at, okay, the enterprise technology and all the wonderful stuff out there. So yeah, look forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eric, for sharing of your thought with us. And we would like to double check if we have any speakers who wanted to chiming in. As Web3 continue to evolve, which direction or application do you think hold the most potential? Yes, I see John. Unmute yourself.
Okay, yeah. Okay, based on the question, Web3 is actually evolving rapidly, and several direction and application holds significant potential for driving adoption and utility. Well, here are some key areas I would love to take note of. Well, look at real world asset tokenization. Well, it is promising because it actually brings real world assets such as real estate, arts, and commodities. And onto this blockchain, we can actually democratize access to investments and improve liquidity. And I would look at how Web3 gaming and the metaverse has actually evolved. The combination of gaming and NFTs and also a metaverse. It actually offers unique experiences and economies powered by blockchain. Well, look at the applications. We have play to earn as the P2E game, um, interoperable virtual assets, and virtual real estate markets. Now, lastly, before I leave, I also look at artificial intelligence integration, and basically the current growth is now every project now wants to integrate AI, so which automates and analyze how projects can actually improve their decision making and personalization in Web3 applications. So I feel basically this is what I can my 2 cents on this question.
Thank you so much, John, for sharing your views with us. And I also see Artemis represent Thina. Raise your hand. Would you like to unmute yourself and share your views with us? Thank you.
Yeah, sure, of course. Thank you so much, Marla. So I just want to quickly jump in and share that for me, actually, the biggest opportunities in the space is to still be DeFi, because like DeFi still serves as the backbone of the whole ecosystem, no matter you're on which chain. I know that some people might figure that DeFi is still very hard or complicated to use, or when you're just a newbie, it might be hard to understand everything. That's why that in the future we're going to roll out different kinds of educational systems and series of contents to guide you through from how to set up your wallets, what is liquidities, and how to swap, do perpetuals, and things like that. More about DeFi with all of our communities, with our Athenians, and also the people about to onboard to the BNB ecosystem. We feel like on board the mass adoptions, the whole people in the world, the first thing is going to be the education. and that's why we'll be focusing on that in the coming year too. Yeah, thanks.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, Artemis, for sharing your views. And we are going to go to our very last question over here. What are your expectations for Things Gilman? And do you have any suggestions for Things product? Well, actually, this question I still would like to go to Stan representing first. Thank you.
Yes, basically we have been working with Sting like for over than 2 years, and finally we are going to TGE. I hope we deserve. I think we deserve some good results with our strong community members and also all the partners who supported us and also collaborate with us. Yep. From my side as a community manager, I think we still need to uh, emphasize the community strategy, like bring it more, bring more activities and also utilities to our community member as we keep trying to do. I think we can do some update for the next year. And welcome to check with our ambassador reports, the annual ambassador reports from the community side as well, which we just tweet about it. And yes, I would like to hear some, if you do have some expectations or suggestions for us, welcome to say that. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Stan, for sharing your views with us. And we're certainly looking forward to the great development of Ding in the coming year. And next, we wanted to check if we have any speaker who would like to share your viewpoint first. Thank you.
Sure. I'd be happy to jump in and touch on this last question. But yeah, I think obviously just keep building and growing. Obviously shout out for hosting this and having that post in this space as well. But yeah, it seems like you guys have already been early adopters and integration, integrating AI into your project. So I think just this alone is, you're already ahead of the masses when it comes to the adoption of AI. It's one of the biggest topics of this past year, and it's going to be, moving forward into 2025. So the fact that you guys have already figured it out, working on that with data and everything, I think you have a big step forward 2025. So yeah, cheers to you guys. Hope everything's well and as
Perfect. Thank you so much, Taylor, for letting us know about that. And I saw Artemis also, yeah, click on hearts over here. And I saw you mark like you wanted to answer this question. I would you like to do first, and then later we're going to invite Eric represent banana community. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. I feel like Din is doing something like really cool stuff in the space, and I really love the idea, like of creating a modular AI native data pre-processing layer, and also like letting people cook data for AI is very innovative in space right now. I think in the future it'd be awesome to see Ding with Athena at some point. It could open up new opportunities for local Ds and also like bring both community closer together. There's just so much stuff that we can do to make the DeFi as like VMP space even more exciting and accessible. I'm just excited to see how Ding is gonna grow from here and after the listing space, and hope that we get a chance to collab in the future too.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Artemis. And next, we wanted to invite Eric representing Banana Committee to share your views. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think I've mentioned like thing like for a few times today. Yeah, like specifically in terms of like data, like the data layer of AI. Um, I look forward to things opening up all those like web scraping and also like the crowdsourcing models and also like to make data monetizable for data contributors, but at the same time um they are open because like if you put it in web 2, like if you make it data visible to everyone, then everyone's just gonna like steal it, right? They're not gonna pay. But in Web3, we can open up permissionless and also like verifications for all of the data on the web on the blockchain for people to use, for people to see, and also for uploaders to actually monetize. So that's the essence, and that's the that's like the essence. That's like the art of crypto X AI, right? Crypto intersect AI. So I look forward to these things. So But I think I also have some suggestions or like personal, I don't know, personal thoughts about the DIM in the future. So like because like around 2 to 3 years ago, I was into NFTs. I loved NFTs. And there was one type of NFT that is like, related to music. So what we say is, okay, if you publish a music NFT on blockchain, then in the future, if someone else steal your music or use your music, for example, on YouTube without your permission, then you can collect the royalties from them. But, eventually that never happened, right? That never happened. But why did it not happen? It's because traditionally in the music industry, you would need some music distributors. So for example, today if I'm a singer, if I'm an artist, and if I want to upload to Spotify, then I can't do it by myself. I need a music distributor like CD Baby, like DistroKid, like TuneCore out there to do that for me. And these are the people and these are the guys who actually collect money and collect the copyright and collect the royalties. So then, without a protocol that connects NFT and um, platforms like YouTube or Spotify or anywhere that actually streams um, uh, the creations and the art, then it would become very, very difficult for an individual to actually collect the royalties or collect the monetizable rights to their creation. Because NFT itself is basically the art itself. But if we don't have a bridge that connects the art to the platform, so basically the music distributor in between, then we essentially can't collect the money. So the music distributor in between, I believe personally, in the Web3 space is a protocol. We see a lot of DeFi protocols out there, but we also see a lot of AI protocols out there, or like Story Protocol, for example. So like they collect they basically forming IP. So they build something like a music distributor layer. So like they have that layer in between creation and streaming services, or in between creations and where people actually use the data or the music or whatever. And then if we have those you know things that bridge creation and application, then I think that would actually make the whole system and the whole supply very, very fluent. And it would become very easy to collect anything, like including royalties, including monetizable data anyway. Yeah. So like in the future, if obviously it would become very hard to actually do that within 2 years' time because policies haven't really changed. Regulations are still not very open to this. But for example, if we see regulations opening up within two years for us to build a protocol that connects data and where it's supplied, then I think the whole idea of a decentralized data or syndication protocol would rise up. And data would no longer fly everywhere over the web because currently the only thing that protects data sets is a legal contract. But in the future, it won't be like that if we build a protocol inside. So yeah, like one of my advices and one of my thoughts would be that like I would very look forward to this if BIM were to build something like a decentralized authentication protocol that connects creation and application.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Eric, for sharing your views and expectations for Dean. And we also wanted to check if any speakers would like to share any suggestions or expectations for Dean Stillman with us. Feel free to unmute yourself or raise your hand. Thank
You go
you.
in. I'll quickly go in. Thank you so much, Moonlight. Just to finish off, I think the biggest challenge that the industry faces coming for the next year is just talent. So access to really good talent. So at Reflection AI, because our AI models are provided to the Telegram network, but also businesses, the interactions as a CEO of our business, we have around 40 staff. The interactions that I have with DeFi Web3 talent at an enterprise level is very, very high versus, say, the wider communities that we see, the talent, whether it's across meme coins or some of these startups. And I think the biggest problem that we're facing at the moment in the decentralized world is the really good talent is being sucked up by large enterprises and also well-funded businesses or structural businesses such as Reflection AI. So we really struggle to find really good talent, and you only need to go out into the X community or any particular community with so-called experts talking about Web3, DeFi, SocialFi, artificial intelligence, etc. And the reality is the discussions that you have in the open market versus what you have with large enterprises, whether it's Google, the large banks, etc., that are really deploying AI, is very, very different. So I think the biggest threat this year, as we look at, because AI resource and AI tools are very expensive, and all of the really good talent is being sucked up by the large institutions. So I think that that's a big issue for this community. It's a big issue for decentralized technology, the Web3 space, where often you just get the people who have not either created their own business and succeeded, or the people who have not been approached by these large enterprises that are looking for the top talent, getting left over. So talent, I think, the war is not for increase in value. The war is not for more customers or larger communities. The war is actually for really good talent to be able to develop these protocols and to be able to develop these technologies.
Thank you so much, Lee, for letting us know about that. And we wanted to check all of our speakers. Do you wanted to share your suggestions for Dean Stillman? Thank you. Feel free to unmute yourself or open your mic. Everyone's being so polite. Well, once again, we wanted to shout out to all of our participants over here. During peak time, we have over 1,200 live audience over here on our X Spaces, and we also have around 7,000 live audience on our Binance Live, and we're being featured on the front page of Binance Live. Shout out to all of our audience for joining us, and thank you so much to all the speakers for sharing your insightful suggestions and your comment. Before we wrap up, we wanted to once again remind of our audience, don't forget to participate in this great giveaway, like, repost, and comment your wallet, so you will have a chance to win USDT reward. And thank you, everyone. Be sure to follow Dean and our speakers for more information. Don't forget, keep exploring the Web3 space. See you soon. I'm Moonlight and John speaking. Thank you. Happy holidays.
Thank you, Moonlight. Have a good